Welcome back to Money Hacks USA, where we make your money work smarter. Most people lose thousands every year without realizing it because of simple daily habits that drain accounts fast. If you feel like you earn enough but still end up short, these patterns are probably the reason. Today we break down 5 common money habits that keep people broke, with real dollar examples and exact steps to replace each one. You will see how skipping a written budget can cost over $2,000 a year in forgotten expenses. We will cover how carrying credit card debt at 22% interest turns a $500 purchase into $900 over time. You will learn why having zero emergency cash leads to new debt when the car or fridge breaks. We will also show how slowly increasing spending as income rises wipes out raises, and how skipping even small retirement deposits now means missing out on hundreds of thousands later due to compound growth. By the end, you will have clear replacements for each habit that anyone can start using this month. The first habit that keeps people broke is operating without a written budget. When you have no target numbers for each category, you end up guessing and overspending by hundreds each month. Take the average household that spends $150 more than planned on food, gas, and subscriptions. That adds up to $1,800 a year gone, with nothing to show for it. Start by listing every fixed bill and every variable expense from the last 3 months. Then assign a hard cap to each line, such as $400 for groceries and $120 for gas. Track every purchase for 30 days using a free app or spreadsheet. At the end of the month, move any leftover money into savings before it disappears. People who switch from no budget to a written one typically free up $800 to $2,000 in the first year alone. The key is reviewing the numbers every Sunday night so small leaks do not turn into big shortfalls. The second habit is carrying a balance on credit cards instead of paying in full each month. At an average interest rate of 22%, a $1,000 balance costs $220 in interest over 12 months if you only pay the minimum. That money could have gone into an emergency fund or retirement instead. The fix is simple but strict. Set a rule to pay the full statement balance by the due date every single month. If you already have debt, create a payoff list, starting with the card that has the highest rate. Put every extra dollar toward that card while paying minimums on the others. Once the first card is cleared, roll that payment into the next one. Someone paying $200 extra each month on a $3,000 balance can finish the debt in 15 months and save over $800 in interest compared to stretching payments longer. The third habit is keeping $0 set aside for surprises. When the water heater fails or a job loss hits, you have to borrow at high rates or skip bills. Most unexpected expenses fall between $500 and $2,000. Without cash on hand, those costs turn into new debt that takes years to clear. Build a starter emergency fund of $1,000 first by setting aside $50 from every paycheck until you hit the target in about 5 months. Keep the money in a separate high-yield savings account so you do not touch it for regular spending. Once you have $1,000, aim for 3 to 6 months of essential bills. This single change stops the cycle of new debt every time life throws a curveball and gives you breathing room to handle repairs without panic. The fourth habit is letting spending rise every time income increases. A 3% raise on a $50,000 salary adds $1,500 before taxes. If that extra money disappears into a bigger apartment payment or daily takeout, the raise produces zero long-term gain. To avoid this, keep your lifestyle the same for at least 6 months after any raise or bonus. Direct the extra cash straight into debt payoff or retirement accounts before you adjust your monthly spending. Track your total spending each quarter and compare it to the year before. If the number has climbed faster than your income, the lifestyle creep is back. Capping increases at half of any new money keeps the other half working for your future instead of disappearing into higher monthly bills. The fifth habit is skipping retirement contributions, even when the amount feels small. Missing $100 a month from age 30 to 65 at a 7% average return means missing over $300,000 in future value. Many people wait until they earn more, but the real cost is time, not income level. Start with whatever your employer matches if a 401k is available, because that is free money. If no match exists, open an IRA and set up an automatic transfer of at least $50 per paycheck. Increase the amount by 1% each time you get a raise. After 5 years, most people reach 10% of pay without feeling the difference because the increases came from new money. The earlier the automatic deposits begin, the less total income you need to reach the same retirement number. Quick recap of the 5 habits that keep people broke. First, create a written budget with real caps and review it weekly. Second, pay every credit card balance in full each month and attack existing debt with extra payments. Third, build an emergency fund starting at $1,000, then grow it to 3 months of bills. Fourth, refuse to let spending rise with every raise and send half the increase to savings or debt. Fifth, begin retirement contributions right now, even if small, and raise them over time. Replace these habits one at a time, and you will keep thousands more each year. Subscribe to Money Hacks USA for more plain-spoken money tips that actually work. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. Warren Buffett.